and welcome to the very second episode of Stark's Armory. I am the Museum Master of Armor, STARKBOND, joined again by my friend Chenko08, and another friend of ours, Unclever One.
Oh, right, yeah, I go by that.
That is what we're going to refer to you as.
Going by our PS4.
Our PSN names. So last time we had a huge discussion about nothing, and then Destiny, and then we started talking about No Man's Sky, but we realized that was going to take way too long to just talk about in the amount of time that we had. So now we are having this entire episode devoted to No Man's Sky, and we pictured. Did we picture? No. I have no idea what I'm saying. I thought it would be great if we have not one, not two, but three opinions on the matter. So let's open it up. Unclever, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, like your video game background, your comic movie. It doesn't have to be long. Like I said, my first video game was Kirby. Chenko's that you can remember is Doom. We're both IT guys, so just tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a research scientist. I grew up with Chenko over here, so it's pretty much the same game experience. A lot of Doom.
A lot of Doom. Too much Doom.
That was the jam in the early days.
Doom. There's that Star Trek game.
Oh yeah, I remember playing that.
What was that? I can't remember. It was like first-person shooter Star Trek game.
I have never played a Star Trek game.
I remember doing the LAN parties of Ghost Recon.
Oh my gosh.
I
completely forgot about those. But yeah.
See, now that's something that I wish the gaming industry today would focus more on. Don't get me wrong, I love that I can play with someone across the country or across the world, but I want the LAN parties to come back. Like,
that was fun. It was nice.
Like, I remember when I was in middle school, like late middle school, early high school, we would get like 16 of us together and just have a huge Halo 2 LAN party in a friend of mine's garage. And, you don't have that anymore. You don't see that a lot anymore.
Or split screen.
Split screen in general. Yeah, that's just been phased out.
Yeah, it's like, it's gone. It's gone. This past Halo was the first Halo ever to not have split screen.
Wait, was it really?
Yeah, Halo 5 does not have couch co-op.
Didn't 4?
4 you could play couch co-op.
It's been a while since I played 4.
Yeah, I actually don't know if I ever did.
I would argue you did not miss much.
Honestly.
yeah, it was Call of Halo, pretty much.
Alright, well that's fair.
So yeah, LAN parties, big thing we miss. Big thing. All right, well, thank you, Unclever. And now let's get to the meat and potatoes, shall we? We started talking about this small little indie company, Hello Games.
Are they really small anymore?
Well, I mean,
they're
They've had notoriety.
Sony put them in the spotlight for like 5 minutes, and then they kind of went back to the shadows, and now they have this big, huge game.
Yeah, but they are like pretty small. Like, what did I see? Like 17
something around there.
developers or something
Oh,
like that.
really?
Yeah,
So,
I didn't
and
know they were that small. That's cool.
yeah, to have
That makes their accomplishment even more impressive.
Well, it also makes because I'm sure you've heard, Chenko. I know you've heard how many issues the PC version is having right now. We're talking about No Man's Sky, by the way, if you haven't gotten that so far. But just with the with game breaking bugs, with people being able to actually log into the game, the PC version is having a really rough time. And here these 17 developers are. I've been following their Twitter chatter, and they've been working around the clock, working on tests, bug fixes, giving workarounds.
I can't even imagine what testing a game with a gazillion
Yeah.
planets is like. How do you even do QA for that?
Like add to that, like I believe they're UK based, right?
I think so. Yeah.
So the game literally got released like middle of night for them,
Mm.
and it's the second they oh crap, all this stuff isn't working. I
Yeah.
guess I'm gonna work a full 24 hours or so.
Yeah, and I think Sean Murray said like most bunch of his team had gone home, but there were still a few that were working through the night, and I'm pretty sure they're working now because I think they were testing something to do with AMD
Graphics cards.
AMD graphics cards.
What was happening on the PC end? I'm not actually hip to all that stuff.
So pretty much what was happening was people were either they were downloading the game and then it just wouldn't launch. It would be stuck at the start screen. Just game-breaking bugs were happening.
Very severe frame rate drops. Like there are people like with like top of the line PCs and like they're getting like frame rates of like 13 and stuff like that for when we're talking like these are computers that can play oh gosh, what's a good example?
Far Cry 90.
Far Cry, yeah.
Crisis on Ultra.
Crisis on Ultra, yeah.
Fair enough.
So yeah, that's the issue they're having, and I said last time, I'll say it again. The little indie developer that could is just responding to all these tweets. They're working around the clock, and it's really kind of ridiculous. But they have to be passionate about their game. They have to be, especially with how well received it's been so far. I think within the first hour of it launching on PS4, they had it was some ridiculous number of planets, animals.
Over a million.
Over 1 million planets, animals, and plants had been discovered within an hour.
Of each or just like total?
Total.
Just discovery count.
Yeah. So.
What is that? They're like, figure there's like 10 animals a planet, something.
Yeah, 10 animals a planet.
That's like 100,000 planets maybe.
Sounds about
I
right.
don't know.
I'd be curious as to like how many.
50,000 players. So yeah, okay, that sounds about right.
What would that be like? Yeah, how many players is that?
Maybe 50,000. Something like that.
Within an hour.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, that's true.
That's pretty ridiculous.
I want to say that wasn't actually the start either. I want to say that was like a good day or like maybe. Like
Well,
the next
I mean,
day,
after
the night
they
or
had
something
entered the
like that.
office, I think, and started the tracking on their end.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not saying this is with an hour of launch.
Oh, sorry.
It's an hour of when they started tracking. So pretty impressive. Definitely a huge response to this game, and I know I've been playing a lot of it. Chenko, you've been playing a lot of it. Unclever, I think you've been playing a good amount too, have you?
Yeah, I think I maybe played about 10, 12 hours something, but I did the pre-order ship goof.
You were the unlucky one.
Yeah,
Me too.
So I restarted and I still need to build my hyperdrive now. So it's a bit of an unfortunate reset, but
So in case any of you guys who still haven't gotten the game, have it pre-ordered but haven't picked it up yet, do not redeem your pre-order right away, or you will not be able to.
well, it's the pre-order ship, not the
Yeah.
like the bonus ship. Yeah, that you get. That's the one you don't want.
Yeah, don't redeem your pre-order until you're done with your first system, basically.
Until you've jumped.
Yeah.
Let's say that, until you've jumped. I mean, personally, I haven't had that happen to me. I mean, but granted, I was just a dirty little.
I feel like you have to check still.
I think I do, but I've made 8 jumps already.
Well, I mean, like you can make jumps and you can buy ships that have warp drives, but if you accidentally buy a ship that doesn't have a warp drive,
You're effed, man.
then you're kind of effed.
All right, so
Streamed.
That was the issue I'd run into. Like I didn't get the blueprint, the ability to build warp drives with my first run through attempt, and I was like, oh gosh, I was a good maybe 2 or 3 systems in, and I buy a ship, and it turns out it doesn't have a warp drive. So I tried to build one, and I don't have the blueprint.
So, but does that count? Do you have to have the blueprint to repair something? Because
I don't think. I honestly, I haven't run into any ships after the first one where you actually have to repair.
because the latest ship I have,
Oh,
it was just on a planet. It was crashed down, and I wanted it because it had more slots.
Yeah.
Because the ship I had could not carry anything, and it had a hyperdrive, but the hyperdrive was broken, and I fixed it. So I don't know. I'm gonna log in and check.
I don't think you need the blueprint to repair.
Okay. So I'm gonna check anyway to see if I have the blueprint for hyperdrive. Because if I get rid of the ship then and a ship I get doesn't have a hyperdrive, I'm screwed.
Yeah, like it's like you can get the blueprint via like the random process of finding manufacturer buildings and getting the blueprint through them, but it's such an important thing. Oh boy, you don't.
I don't have it. I don't have hyperdrive blueprint. Oh man.
That's a cool ship too.
Isn't it? I really like it. It looks like a cross between a TIE fighter and an Imperial transport. That's what I picked. That's what I described.
It also kind of looks like those. What are the? Am I thinking of kind of helicarrier things?
Pelican?
Maybe, yeah.
Are you talking like?
Oh yeah, from Halo.
Kind of,
Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah, like the body
Yeah.
base.
Yeah, it actually does look more like a pelican. You're right.
With you know
With
funny wingy thingies.
yeah, with halo wings. So crap. Does that mean I have to restart?
You have a choice now.
I have a choice.
You can never ever get a different. You just be careful not to buy a ship that doesn't have a hyperdrive.
Or risk stranding yourself in a system and having to basically pray to RNGesus that you get the correct blueprint randomly. Or you can start over, get it guaranteed, and kind of go with your life from there.
Well, you know what? I think I'm going to be a risk taker,
All right, Mike.
and
All right.
I'm going to progress without the hyperdrive blueprint.
I mean, it would add like a bit of flavor to your built-in
that's
story.
That's a really mountainous planet you're on there.
Yeah. It's pretty hilly. It's cold too. It's really cold.
Pretty hilly.
Pretty hilly. just a little bit. What, you like my vernacular there?
Yeah.
Pretty hilly.
He's saying this as he stares off a cliff.
You
That's
would
easily
die
like
if you fell.
yeah.
I've got a jetpack.
For now.
Yes, but I found a huge deposit of aluminum,
Oh wow, yeah, you did.
and I cannot drill into it.
That's interesting.
This is weird.
The bug.
No, I think
Am I not looking at it right? No, that's aluminum.
Alright. Throw a grenade at it.
I don't have grenades on this gun.
Can you build a grenade?
I could build grenades. Let's see.
grenades change your life, Mike.
That's
They
a joke.
changed my life.
They changed your life.
Yeah, it makes it so easy to get into tunnel systems and stuff. You just dig a hole down instead of trying to find an entrance and hope you got the right one.
Right.
Well, I need iridium,
Yeah.
but okay. Well, new revelation of the day. I'm essentially screwed.
You were also afflicted with the bug.
I was afflicted. I thought I was one of the lucky ones that didn't have it, but
I will say, when I restarted my game, the second planet that I started on had a lot of gold on it. So maybe
Starting
Yeah.
over can make it easier to progress.
it could. I had a rocky start. And you guys will be able to hear all about my rocky start in the second part of our No Man's Sky episode. Thank you all for tuning in and listening to the conversation between myself, Chenko, and Unclever One. And until next time, we'll see you around the Armory.